Okay. So we are starting with the topic of creativity. Awaken your creativity is today's session, the session which I will lead. But what to say about creativity? Neurographica is all about creativity. So we have the perfect tool for this to awaken our creativity. As we know, the creativity is the ability to think, to make something new, something to present something in a different way, and find new solutions, new decisions to materialize, to present it in a unique way. And I believe that creativity is in everything. It's in us. It's talent of everybody, but sometimes it's more developed. Sometimes our work, our life don't push us to explore our creativity so much, but we can always change this. There are a lot of things that we can do to awaken, to boost our creativity, and most important is to try to engage ourselves in creative activities, what we will do today. So let me change my camera and prepare to draw. Does everybody have their paper? Oops. We will use A4 paper. If you have thicker, better, but paper for printer is also okay. You will need your markers and something for coloring. Tell me, do you consider yourself as a creative person? Think a little bit about this. I will ask you today many questions as we shared Neurographica, the part of the power of Neurographica is not only in drawing, but into self-reflection. So we will ask today, all the instructors will ask you many questions, and you don't need to answer. Of course, you can answer in the chat if you want, but these questions are mostly for you to see yourself in a different way, to think about something that you probably didn't think until now, and find new insights, because while we are drawing, our how is the word in English? Fine motorics. While we are drawing, we are activating our minds, and we are building new neural connections. Actually, we do this with every new activity which we do, and our mirror neurons, who will see something beautiful on this sheet of paper, will mirror this into our brain. So we can say that with Neurographica, we are doing a picture of our desired reality. We are painting our desired reality first on the paper, and then our brain mirror it and start to search, to build new neural connections and to search new ways to find solution for this intention that we have drawn. Monica told you that we need to choose one topic for the full day. You can think about something more general, let's say love, let's say relationship, let's say health or creativity. Choose one topic which you will explore the whole day with all the instructors. Sorry for my focus, it will come in a while. So you will see me better in a while. It needs some time, okay. So choose what is your topic. Today with my drawing, we will activate. We start always in Neurographica with process called activation. We need to find our intention for the day and then to activate it. How we will activate it? Through free writing. What is your topic of the day? Write it here. And what I wanted to say is that this activation will be not activation only of this drawing, but the activation of the whole day. So I invite you at the end of the day to come to do the closing, to find the second topic, how we start and how we will end. So if my topic is inspiration, let me think a little bit. It can be inspiration. It can be love. It can be health. If you choose one of these topics, this means that the whole day you will explore the health. Let's see the health, how you can better your health through applying creativity. On the next session, how you will find better ways to be healthy using your intuition. On the next session, how you can third is about conflict management. So how to find healthy ways to solve conflicts. Then health and happiness. You will explore this topic through all the day. We will draw with the three main things, with the typical patterns for Neurographica. As Monica told you, this is the neuroline, this is the rounding. And what is not neuroline? Neuroline is not straight line. Neuroline is not a line which have many sharp ends. It's not something which is repetitive. If you draw patterns like this, probably these are repeating mental models, so you can try to change it a little bit. This you need to do with all the instructors. And so let's activate the topic. Did you choose your topic? I will choose health. You can start with a pen or the smallest marker, the thickest, the thinnest marker. So now we will use 2 minutes free writing. So just a moment. I will change my to creativity because this is my topic, big topic for the day. Excuse me. You can always change the thing in Neurographica because you're the creator of your reality. So if you find that something is not so much for you, you can always change it. Okay, always can write new line or do something new. So activation is with free writing. We will put the timer for 2 minutes and you need to write down everything related to this topic which comes to your mind. Without judging. Try to write like keywords and put everything which comes to your mind related to your topic of the day. Let me see, I will put the timer here. Okay, I will put the timer on my phone. You can start with the words and I will stop you in 2 minutes. 1 minute you have more. Try to write as many words as you decide, as you can find. Okay, stop. You can look at your words, analyze a little bit. What is the emotion they bring you? Is there something which is repeating? And do they bring some insights for you? Yet, it's too early, but sometimes happen. My most important word appears to be play. And actually, the playfulness is one of the things which really unlocks creativity. Because, children are like to play, and children are the most creative. Because they don't care if somebody will judge them. They are not afraid to be themselves, to try new things, to experiment. And this allows them to be very, very creative. I ask you, do you consider yourself a creative person? Try to assess this. How creative are you on the scale from 1 to 10? Can you measure it now? I consider myself currently at 7 because I do many things and express my creativity in different ways. But always I can boost it to 10. Write this down so you know where we'll be at the end. What stops you from creativity? Just a moment. What stops you to be creative? Do you experience any blockages in front of your creativity? Do you sometimes judge yourself, or are you hesitant to express yourself fully through creative activities? If you have this kind of blockages, now we'll transform them. We'll put all of our boundaries, all of our limitations, restraints here on the white paper. How we will do this? Write a circle here on your white paper. And in this circle, we will do a doodle. We will throw away all our blockages and all our anxieties and everything which limits us to be creative. How we'll do this? Concentrate on the end of the marker. Imagine that everything you will put here and you will throw it on the white paper. And then do this. And try inside the circle, like in a rubbish bin, to put all your anxieties. And now, what is this? This is something, this is the expression of our anxieties, this is expression of our blockages. Let's calm it down. We already said that the circle comes down and the rounding comes down, the neurolines. Let's do some roundings on the edges. So we give a signal to our brain that now everything which we consider dangerous, we consider bad for us, all our fears that if we express our creativity will make us feel stupid or feel funny or childish. Let's now round it and neurograph it. We will neurograph it by doing some neural lines, connecting with neural lines, and we'll draw the neural lines from here to the end of the circle.
Excuse me, Ivan. Good morning. It's Josie.
Hello.
Hello. I put this stuff on my circle. Is this okay to round, or is too much and I should restart?
Everything is okay. You don't need to restart. You just round everything inside so you can calm your mind. This is an expression of
Okay.
your current process. So trust the process, and this is exactly you. You now show us how our mind works. Am I doing it right? Am I good enough? No, you can be creative. You don't need to put your limitations. Do it in a strange way. One way to unlock your creativity, it's a practice from the painters actually, is to draw your worst drawing. Try to draw your worst, your ugliest drawing. Just and draw 10 of these, just to experience that it's not scary. We are often stopping ourselves of some creative effort because we think we will not be enough, we will not be perfect, and we are afraid to judge ourselves. Actually, we are judging ourselves, not so others don't care so much. It's ourselves that judge, our inner judge is the one who speaks. So try to make a beautiful figure from your anxieties by rounding and neurographing. Look at it now. How does it look like for you? Does it become more beautiful? In the beginning, probably it was chaotic. It was with these sharp corners. Probably it was ugly or scary. Too much chaos in my mind. But now I like a lot my circle. Do you like yours? Think if this were your anxieties and your blockages in front of creativity, and now the circle probably, let's say it's you. Now from this anxieties actually you can make something authentic, something which looks beautiful. You can reshape your blockages and turn it to something beautiful and authentic, part of yourself, which nobody else cannot repeat your doodle. If you ask them, they cannot do the same doodle. So it's really yours. And now we will think how we can find more ways to unlock our creativity. Let's express these ways, these steps to unlocking creativity, like petals of a flower. Let's this circle now try to turn into a beautiful flower. We can draw one petal, more petals, and then we will discover what are they. How to unlock creativity. I already told you one way, by engaging in a new type of activities, creative activities. What we do now, congratulations, you already do this. You're drawing Neurographica. Of course, we need to do some rounding every time. We draw petals and then we try to reflect. What are these petals? What they bring me? What I should know about them? What other way can I find to boost my creativity? Playfulness. To allow myself to play. When I do something, I can say, okay, this is an experiment. This is not work. This is just an experiment. This is a game. Let's see how the game will turn. I may win, I may lose, all is okay because it's experience. Let's explore. If you try to adopt this mindset, this attitude toward a job, toward a project, toward relationships sometimes, the life can feel a little bit easy and you will stop this inner judge, so you will release you will free mental capacity for finding new solutions. You will not stay in this place when everything is so serious and everything should be perfect. What other ways? You can write your own ways. I will give you some tips here, but the most important thing is that we should find our ways to be creative. So this is the power of Neurographica, that we are not only following copy-pasting strategies that work. We are, like it's now modern, everybody says, I have the formula of this, I have the formula of that, copy this and you will be successful. But the most important is that here you become so successful by being authentic, being yourself and applying your own formula, finding your own formula for everything. Because Neurographica is a way to align yourself, to harmonize your inner needs with your goals, with the outside world, with relationships, with goals and outcomes, and be more true to yourself. And when I say this, I'm thinking about another way to unlock creativity, and it's mindfulness. It's proven that if you apply some mindful practices, you will become more creative because you free some mental clutter and find space for creativity by slowing down, by calming down your thoughts. And this leads me to yoga. In yoga, we know that creativity can be stimulated by working, clearing, purifying two of our chakras. Chakras are energy centers in the body. And one is Vishuddhi. This is the throat chakra. And the other is Svadhisthana, the second chakra. If you're a yoga practitioner, yoga student, You can work on these chakras, so purify them and free some energy for creativity. Vishuddhi chakra is the throat chakra. It's related to our expression, thinking, writing. You can activate it through journaling, through saying the truth. It's about saying the truth, also truth of yourself, for yourself, to express yourself and to put your to speak your intentions freely, to be assertive probably, and to show your to create and to show your creations, to express. Swadhisthana, it's second chakra, and if you decide to work on this, it's the creation, but you can activate it through playfulness, through dancing, let's say. It's the ability to create new life. So this is, you can find ways to stimulate creativity even with yoga. What other ways you can find? Find your own ways. And also one thing I will recommend you, you can leave you can write as many petals as you decide, as you would like. But leave a few, let's say fifth, to write one practice from the other instructors in your drawing. Because I'm sure that in all the sessions, you'll find something that can stimulate your creativity. So I will leave. Let's say this is the first, this is the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. If you draw with 6 instructors today, you can put something which to take away, to take home from their practices. If you want to share some of your tools for boosting creativity, you can write it in the chat. So other people also become inspired by your experience. You can leave also a few alone. So something new appeared there. Well, I want to mention something which is very helpful for me. This is diversity. To try new things, to travel, to see new things, to experience new things. This allows you to make more connections, to form more connections in your brain, connections between let's say the left and the right hemisphere, connections between the things. So if you expose yourself to diversity, if you try to explore new things, to travel, to meet new people, to start new hobbies, this definitely will help you to be more creative. And if you're creative, this is beneficial for all spheres in your life. You will always find solution for a problem in the family, or you can always find innovative ways to deliver your project. You can, the creativity, if you're creative, it can be very beneficial in life, of course. Your partner will love it, I'm sure. And what else? Of course, you can learn new things. This is again to stimulate the brain. Education. You can join our courses actually. You can learn how to draw Neurographica by yourself. or join a coaching session. So I could help you to explore your topic if we work together in a coaching session, to explore your exact blockages, which stops you to be creative or to find the solution for some challenge in your life. So, did you write down enough of these tactics, ways for boosting creativity? Now, let's see how connected are these to the outside world. You can turn your sheet at different to look through it from different perspectives. And as in Neurographica, we are always searching the connection. We try to unify everything. And of course, this is us. This is our life, our creativity, our authenticity. How this is connected to outside world, let's see. And let's connect it with neurolines. Draw some neurolines to the end of the sheet. It can cross, they can go through everywhere. Of course, then you need to round it. And don't be afraid that you need to round everything. Sometimes people say, oh, it's too much to round and to do the conjoining. You need to conjoin everything because you're calming your mind. And as Monica said, it's very beneficial for your process. If you leave this drawing without rounding all the sharp angles, you may be a little bit anxious. Your mind can find something in the process to say, oh, I'm not creative enough. Oh, it's difficult for me to try. I cannot travel right now. So this means that I cannot boost my creativity. No, it's not like this. It's our mind is trying to keep us in the state which is common, which is very familiar to it, to the brain, to the mind. But this is because it's trying to save energy. But not that this is, it doesn't mean that this is the best attitude, the best behavior for us currently. And we should overcome this resistance of the brain, this sabotage, inner sabotage, if we want to find creative solutions in life. And now the fun part. The best part is the colors. Let's play like children. You can color everything in a way you desired. You choose your colors intuitively. We have one rule here that we need at least 2 figures to paint in one color. Here I have one. Look at me. I painted only one figure here. But it's not good to leave it like this because it will be alone, and everything, not everything in life is alone. I mean, nothing is alone. Everything is connected, is united to a big system, to something else. So we should express this in our drawing to be sure we will not insulate something, some aspect of ourselves from the world, from the reality. You can try different colors. You don't need to paint this flower like in school. You're not in school now. Nobody will assess you. Nobody will evaluate. Will give you right marks. So you can do whatever you want. You can use colors which are not matching. You can mix colors. Most important thing is that by coloring, we are doing archetyping. We are connecting smaller figures with bigger. We are creating from smaller figure, bigger figures. And it is said that we are connected with the collective subconscious mind. The teacher, the author of Neurographica, Pavel Piskaryov, he's doing a lot of researches, scientific researches, to prove that Neurographica is what is it? A powerful transformative method which blends psychology, coaching, art, and help people change their life. And he has actually developed a theory about the pyramid of consciousness. And he implied this knowledge, this theory, in the basic algorithm of Neurographica. We have 8 steps algorithm. We are not going through the 4th step currently with the coloring. And with every step, actually, it's proven that we are going deeper and deeper in deeper levels of our subconscious mind. So currently we are on the collective subconsciousness. I have now one figure. What to do with this? Either I need to paint all this or this, not leave it alone, or I can do something else. I can divide it by 2. We have rules, but also the rule says one figure, but we are creators. We can find another way. I don't like this to be such a big figure to be red, so reddish. So I will put some more neural lines. You can do this all the time. Even after a few days, you can finish your drawings. When I said finish, we could slowly go to the end of the process. If you color enough, you can continue. You can continue with the coloring later, actually, but you should not leave your drawing without being rounded. So let's color a little bit more. And while you're immersing yourself into Neurographica, into the process, ask yourself questions. How do I feel now? Do I have any emotion now related with the drawing, related with my thoughts? Stop and ask yourself, what are my thoughts right now? What I'm thinking of? Probably this thought can bring you some bodily sensation. Emotions are stored in the body. Sometimes you feel emotion and you immediately feel where this body is stored. For example, you can If your stomach you have tension somewhere, sometimes you can have headache, don't worry. It can be something which is new for your mind. Just drink more water. Make sure to be hydrated. So you can make it easier for your neurons to process this new information. And round. The most important is to round everything. We have some beautiful tools to connect with the world in Neurographica and to ask for help, because we are not alone in this universe. We can always ask for help. We can ask for help with the universe. We can ask the divine. You can ask whatever you believe in, God. Or if you have a guru, or if you believe in yourself, great, this is perfect. But you should know that every time help from outside can come. So our way to ask for help and to invite the help is by drawing the field of the line. The field of the line are some thicker figures, not figures, but lines, which pass through the whole drawing. They're like a river which flows and which gives energy in your drawing. Look at me, what I do, and you will understand what I am speaking about. I decided the flow, the line of the field, to pass here. You can choose lines which already exist, or you can draw new, it doesn't matter. The most important is first to make it more visible, so thicker, use the thicker marker. And of course, around the new sections which already appeared. And I like one more. Let it be 2, 3, not more, because sometimes help can be disturbing. Too much help from outside cannot process it in our life. Sometimes we don't need help, or we cannot ask for help. What is the case for you? And when we have this, we are coming to a solution. What should be the solution? The final resolve of my drawing. We will express it by a figure. Wow, turn your drawing upside down and look how many. I see here so many flowers. It's not one flower anymore. I can draw a flower from this. Let me see. Oh, I see a beautiful flower on the camera here, and here. No. This can be one flower. This can be another flower from other petals. Actually, this is a flower. This is so many flowers I can see here. See how my creativity flourished. This is my fixation. Fixation should be one figure which is closed container, which to contain your resolve, and it should be the most visible figure. I will write it here. I choose this flower. So now I made new connections. Now my flower is very different. I see some comments. I will take a look at the comments in a while just to finish. So this is the fixation. Make it most visible and round everywhere. By rounding, we are integrating this solution into our life. And same with the neural lines. Of course, you can color a little bit here outside. Don't leave it alone. We said we are connected. Express that you are connected with the outside world. And after the fixation, usually we have the step for stylization. This is to make our drawing beautiful, to make it to look like a piece of art for us. But we will do, you can do this in the break. We are going now to have a break, and then the next speaker will start. And in this break, you can do some styling. You can always do this at home or the next day. And our final step, usually in Neurographica, is to make a topic 2. But as I said at the beginning, we will check how we finish our process at the end of the day. I invite you, all of you, to come at the end of the day to do topic 2 of the whole day and to join at the Q&A session to answer your questions personally with voice. We will turn the camera on. So now if you have questions, you can put it in the chat and we will answer in the break. So, are you happy? What do you see? Tell me, how creative are you now on the scale? How creative do you feel yourself now on the scale from 1 to 10? Do you remember your beginning? My number was 7. Now I feel 9. I'm stimulated. I see many flowers, not only one. So write in the chat, how about you? And I will be very happy if you tell me how was this process for you. Do you try for the first time and did you enjoy it? You can write in the comments. We go into 15 minutes break now. Thank you very much for sharing creative energy, for drawing with me. I hope you really enjoyed. I enjoyed. It was like a play, like a game. Thank you very much being with me. And we continue until 6 o'clock. Sofia time, 5 o'clock, Central European time. Thank you.